This is great. You're at the right time, at the right place, with the right information.
Excellent.
Okay. So, thank you for attending, and let's get this ball rolling here. This is a masterclass, and this is a conversation on how you can boost your sales using AI targeted leads. What is an AI targeted lead? It means a lead that has an intention to talk with you. And that is the AI advantage. And the AI advantage is all about talking about digital marketing. Why? Because digital marketing allows you to get seen, to get calls, and to get clients. So, have you ever wondered what it would be like to imagine generating twice as many leads at half the cost? To picture welcoming one or two new clients every week or every month? And to see how an AI technology can transform your business, delivering you powerful leads that want to have a conversation with you. So, are you ready?
Yes.
Excellent. Thank you. Would you like to learn how to leverage AI to attract more high quality leads? How to position yourself in the market in front of leads eager to learn more about who you are and what you do? And how to close deal faster, in closing deal faster and outpace your competition?
Definitely.
So this may be the problem you're facing. 44% of salespeople give up after one follow-up. And we understand, right? People don't answer the phone anymore. They don't open their emails anymore. They may not be reading their text messages anymore, right? The world, the marketing world has changed. Everybody's on social media, and on social media, it's very difficult to connect. Social media only gives you proof that you are alive, that you are a business. And that's why these numbers are so low that most salespeople, they just give up after one follow-up. 80% of sales right now today needs at least 5 follow-up, which we call touch points. And a lot of people out there in the world of marketing, some of them are saying it takes 12 touch points. Other people say it takes 20 touch points. And really it depends on two things. Number one, it depends on the life cycle. How long does it take to talk to a lead before you convert that lead into a client, right? Lead becomes a prospect becomes a client. How long does it take? So that means that it can take 10 times 20 communications, whether it's a phone, a text, an email, or a conversation. And businesses that are using some type of automation, digital marketing tools, they call it CRM, will see an increase of 29% of sales and an 87% improvement in closing deals. Why is that? Why is the closing rate so much higher when you're able to continuously create touch points? It's because you're building trust, like, in understanding in your solution, in your offering.
Mm-hmm.
And what's happening with that person is the lead becomes a prospect, the prospect becomes a client. So I say leads are strangers, prospects are friends, and clients are family. Now, what's really crucial in this conversation is not to sell them. Selling a lead is not the best way to convert them. We need to educate them. We need to educate that lead to understand why their world is going to be better when they do business with you, why the roof is going to be in better condition when they do business with you, why their home is going to be in a better situation when they do business with you. So automation does convert sales. It does.
Mm-hmm.
So I have another person that just came in here. Hey there, Alicia, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey, happy Wednesday. Thanks for joining us. Where are you calling from?
Pennsylvania.
Okay. And are you also in the roofing business?
Yes.
Okay, good. So you're let us continue the conversation here. And thanks for joining us and happy Wednesday again. Okay, so we're going to have a conversation where you're really going to understand the tools and strategies that you can implement in your business that's going to skyrocket your business, getting more sales, getting more cash flow. Because as we all know, um, you can only have cash flow because you have clients. You only have clients because you got leads, right? It's all interconnected. So we're going to have a conversation about how to capture more leads, a conversation about creating effective engagement, and also a conversation about how closing more leads with less resistance. So digital marketing, I mean, it's such a big word, right? What is digital marketing? Everybody talks about it. I'm going to make it like really simple how digital marketing in your business can make a real difference. So digital marketing, it just combines the internet with technology, with software. And what that does, it just promotes your roofing business because at the end of the day, good technology will allow you to get seen, get calls, and get more clients. So instead of really relying on word to mouth or traditional paid advertising as flyers and billboards, digital marketing empowers you to connect with those homeowners that are looking for a solution, right? And you can find them because that most of their time is spent online. So digital marketing is a software system, right, that allows you to connect with these people that are online looking for you, right? So this is where we're going to start talking about how does AI fit in this conversation. So when we talk about digital marketing, again, think of it like this. If someone needs a new roof or a repair, the first thing they're going to do is they're going to pull out their phones or their computer and they're going to search something like roofers near me, emergency roof repair, and digital marketing makes sure your business shows up when they search these keywords so you can get the call instead of your competitors, right? And I'm going to share with you a parenthesis here, right? Um, is People underestimate the connection between your website, Google Business Profile, and YouTube. They're all owned by the same organization, right? So if you have just a website or just YouTube videos or just Google Business Profile, you're not giving yourself all of the visibility that you really need to get, right? Because those three work together. GBP is free. And working a GBP profile is not complicated. Matter of fact, we have a webinar which was last week. It's the third Wednesday of the month. We have a webinar on reputation management and Google Business Profile, and it goes through how to optimize your profile, what to do, what not to do, and that's what we call local SEO. So how do you use GBP to work on your reputation management? And yes, the secret word is reviews. That's how you make it happen. You need reviews on your GBP to make a big difference. But that's another conversation. But I want to integrate that because when I say you're going to be seen quicker, yeah, we could get AI leads as much as you want, right? But most likely they're going to verify, who are you? What is your business? So you need to have some type of visibility, whether it is on social media, because it's going to show your prospect or your lead that will become a prospect, hey, you're alive. You're a business. You're posting once a week, once a month, once a day, right? They may want to see a video of you on YouTube, or they may just go to, mostly they would find you on GBP because depending on the cities across the US, 60 to 90% of all searches for any type of repair are done from the phone, and usually from their Batmobile, believe it or not. Okay, so let me share with you 10 digital marketing strategies for roofers, right? These are 10 different things. These are things you can do. It doesn't require any special skill, but these are things that can be done by your organization to really maximize your exposure so you're going to get seen, get calls, and get clients. Number one is local SEO optimization. And how that is done, it's by really optimizing your website for SEO and also making sure that you claim your GBP profile. It used to be called Google My Business. Now it's called Google Business Profile. And you want to make sure that on your profile, there's some really basic things, right? That make that are the secrets of having a profile that's optimized. Is make sure that your contact details are there. Make sure that you explain your service areas, that you have photos, that you have photos of your completed projects. Photos also, for example, of happy customers, of reviews of your happy customers with pictures or video reviews. And again, there we have an event that goes through the nitty-gritty on how you can optimize your Google Business Profile, because GBP is local SEO. And the third thing, I talked about reviews on your website, on GBP, on Yelp, on Angie. Those are all ways to optimize your local SEO. Second way, paid advertising. A lot of roofers are paying a lot of money. Like some are paying a couple of thousand a month, some are paying $10,000 and $20,000 a month. That's the expense that they are incurring to use Google ads, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, right? And also, you can have a free Yelp account or you can have a paid Yelp account. But those paid advertising is very strategic to make sure that you pop out or you pop up before your competitor will pop up. So Google ads are great. You can run Facebook ads are great. And what we've noticed with our team is that when you're buying ads, like when we work with clients, we work about at least 2 hours a day just on Facebook ads, because you have to determine what the strategies are going to be, right? There's certain postings gives you more click than others, depending on the geographical area you are, depending on the competition you got, right? And as we all know, keywords are different, right? Keywords, for example, if you look at New York, the keywords that are used in Queens, right, are going to be very different than the keywords that are going to be used, for example, in Newark or Unionville. Unionville is very Latino, Queens is more African American. Because of the difference in culture, people are using different words to find the same solution, right? And that's why the AdWords are very different in price. A word that's used, for example, in Queens can be sold at $20, $25, but only $5 in Unionville because of the demand of that word or the relevancy to that geographical area. It gets complicated with Facebook ads, and I have a lot of people that say, "Oh, we're spending $5,000 a month, and it's my sister, my 18-year-old sister that's doing it." Fine, good for her. But and I'm glad that they're doing it, right? But they're not going to get the results that they should be getting, right? Because it does require a certain level of competency to make sure that you understand how the algorithms work and how to build a strategy around what's happening in your local market by buying AdWords for Google or Facebook. The other thing that a lot of people forget in paid advertising is we can put a widget on a website, and what we can do is what they call retarget website visitors. And this is dirt cheap, right? Let's say you're getting a couple of hundred visitors a month. Well, if that's like 200 a month times 12 months, I mean, that's a couple, that's like 200 times 3,000 visitors that you can put into a sales funnel and start engaging with them to build trust, like, and understanding. So you are top of mind with the visitors that came to your website and didn't click anything. They didn't click for a quote. They looked a little bit around. They may have looked at one of your reviews, or they may have looked at some of the pictures, or maybe you're writing a blog or whatever, right? And then maybe if they saw a Facebook button or a LinkedIn button or a Yelp button, they clicked and they left your website. They're gone forever. They're never going to come back. Your competitor because they have a different call to action, they may be able to capture them and start that conversation, but you've lost them. That's why retargeting website visitors is very inexpensive, like really dirt cheap, and really worth considering in your paid advertising budget. Third is referral programs, right? These are digital marketing strategies for roofers. Number three is a referral program. And what that is that you give incentives to past customers, right? You offer them discounts or future services or gift cards for successful referrals, right? Matter of fact, you may have a maintenance program in place that you do once a year, once every 5 years, right? Or you may offer gutter cleaners. So if they give you a referral, well, then you say, we're going to give you 25% off the next service that we do, right? So if there's any maintenance that is done on your roof that's part of your deal, then what you can really do is offer an incentive for them to give you referrals. So now they're going to do business with you when they need you down the road. So referral incentives are very powerful, and they're not complicated to put in place. They're very simple. The other thing is partner with local businesses, right? There's builders. I have roofers that they don't even have any paid ads. They don't even do any. The only thing they do is network with local builders. That's all they do. Find referral partners in your local business. Content marketing. Oh my God. Oh my God. So content marketing is all about you publishing a blog. A blog is a conversation about a topic. Like, for example, what are the 5 ways that you can do to verify the state of your roof? How is your roof in good conditions? Or what are the 5 things you got to check to verify whether or not your roof is in good condition, right? And those address directly to the homeowners, to their concerns. And now what you're doing is that you are building a relationship with them because you're educating them, right? And the topic of your giveaway or your blog can be 5 signs you need a roof replacement, or how to spot roof damage after a storm, right? So once you start connecting with the lead, now you become top of mind. That's why it's so important to have a newsletter, whether it's once a week or once a month, right? Crucial. So content marketing is not about selling benefits. It's all about content that educate, again, allowing you to build like, trust, and understanding in your business. Very, very powerful. And you have a lot of these younger digital marketing companies, like in the early 30s, and oh, we do this software and we have sales funnels. We put your benefits in there and we're going to do some cold call spamming. If the content is not inspiring, you're not going to get results. It's not going to happen. So you really, the content strategy is crucial, and it's different in every city across the US. Is it complicated? No, when you know when you know what you're doing, it isn't complicated. But when you don't know, it becomes challenging because then they're selling benefits and not educating the lead to become a prospect. Create download guidelines, right? Roof maintenance checklists. And that can be done on social media. That can be done on your website. That can be done in GBP, Google Business Profile, and that can be done on YouTube. In YouTube, you can do a short video from your phone saying, hey, let me share with you that what the roof maintenance checklist looks like. If these 3 things are really what you got to look into. And then in any thing you write in social media, anywhere, make sure that you have the right keywords. And those keywords may be the words that your prospects or your leads are looking for when they are on the internet, right? They're going to put some keywords. Make sure that you understand what your keywords are. So in the content that you're posting, you're using those keywords in your content. Any questions on that? Cool. Number 6, email marketing. Everybody knows what email marketing it is, and yes, it is a digital marketing strategy, right? You send automated emails in a certain sequence, you again to nurture your leads, and nurturing your leads means educating, right? Because they are in the process of a decision making, they're in that decision making process, right? If they are on your email list, and what they call a landing page, right? So on your social media, wherever you posted your blog, you made an offer, and then you collect their name, their phone number, and their email, and now they are in your newsletter. When they are in your newsletter, right, they are in the decision making process. It's part of the sales cycle, right? And in that, you want to include promotions, seasonal offers, and again, always educational content in your emails, right? Now, a lot of roofers, what they have, you go on their website, there's a lot of stuff, and right away they're offering, get a quote. But let's say that I'm shopping around for a roofer and I don't want a quote. I know that my roof repair is going to be, I don't know, maybe 15 or 22,000 more or less, right? I know that. But I'm not ready to get a quote. I already got 2, 3 quotes. I want to see who I can trust to ask for a quote so I can do business with them. And that's when they start going on Angie's and Yelp and looking at reviews, right? That's the process. That's the decision-making process. So just having a website with get your quote today, how many people, how many leads out there want a quote today, right? The ones that probably want a quote today are just bargain hunters, price shoppers, right? And that's good, but are they really your target avatar type of client, right? You want to make sure that the client is comfortable with you before they start asking for a quote. If it's urgent, hell yeah, you have to have that quote option on your website. Again, the most important thing is that once you have a client, make sure that you have a follow-up system, right? The customer journey is leads, you capture the leads, and when you capture the leads, you create that engagement. Now you have a client, you close, capture, engage, close. Once they're closed, right, the sales cycle is not finished. We talked about referrals, but also you can start educating them on what type of maintenance they have to do that they can do themselves every year. And then what do they have to do every 5 or 10 years? That's where you come in. So when you are top of mind with a past client, they will continue to do business with you and they will refer you. 7, video marketing. Video marketing, extremely powerful, right? I can give you numbers of going after 10,000 business owners in one category. We start the cold call campaign with about a 5% open rate. And after 90 days, we're running at 25-30% open rate. And when I talk about 25 to 30% open rate, we can show you the numbers. And what happens is because we are educating them. Now, once they open your email, there has to be a call to action, right? And when you have a video that is the call to action, find out about this, click here to watch the video. That's when you have a call to action that is active, right? Email open rate, you invite them to learn something, they click, now they see your video. The video is simple, it's made from your phone, it's 30 seconds up to 2 minutes, and it's very casual, nothing special, and that really creates that bond, right, between the lead. Now the lead becomes a prospect because now you've showed them something. It's one of your salespeople, it's you, maybe the owner. This is when the connection happens, right? That's when the magic happens. And that's when you can take that person to the next step, create videos. Share the videos on different platforms, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and that allows you to build credibility and obviously attract new leads. 8, online reviews and reputation management. I love this conversation about reputation management, and we do that through our GBP event, as I told you, I shared that with you a few times. But GBP is so powerful. We have a program that just does reputation management, like dirt cheap, a couple of $100 a month. And what you do is we get you reviews. And the more reviews you get, Google gives you a score, right? The best score you can get on GBP is 1. The worst score you get on GBP is 20, right? And there are a bunch of factors that allow you to get a better score, which the ideal score is 1, right? So it is really, really powerful in helping you pop up before your competitor. Now, the other thing that is very important is to make sure that you know how to ask for a review. You just don't say, "Oh, thank you for doing business with us, and let me send you this link and give us a review." Nope, that's not the way it works. You need to, people don't know how to write reviews. I mean, do we write reviews every day? No, we have an idea, right? Okay, we ordered from a restaurant. We're going to give a review on a restaurant. We went to a restaurant. What are we going to review on, right? Is it the price, the quality of food, the ambience, the music, the service? When people buy a service from you, home repair, roofing, and they bought a roof from you, well, you got to educate them on what type of review you want, right? So can you give a review on in regards to the price that we offered you, the quality of the job that we did, how good and how clean were our employees? So you give them a direction on what you want, what content you want in the review. That makes a big difference. And if you get a negative review, it doesn't matter. You just need to make sure that you respond to that review in a positive way. Now, we use technology for reviews that allow us to especially for GBP, we have technology that allows us to intercept all reviews before they become public. That's what we do. If you have a negative review, right away, our team gives you a call and says, "Hey, Mrs. Smith just left you a negative review. You need to respond to that ASAP before it's being posted." So we're able to intercept that, which is very, very powerful. 9, seasonal promotions and discounts. Well, you want to offer discounts during off-peak season. We all know about that, and there's a whole conversation about cash flow that we can add in here, right? Great cash flow in peak seasons. Well, cash flow is not so good in off-peak seasons. So you want to make sure that you offer the people understand that if your off season is April and May, right? For example, depending on where you are in a country, during those off seasons or off season, probably, well, most likely on the East Coast, off season is December, January, and February. Whereas, so let's offer a discount so as soon as the weather gets good. So in March, we can do that job. So you want to make sure that they understand that there are off peak seasons. Now, you also want to make sure that you have targeted campaigns during high demand season, because that's when people are looking around, right? They're looking at your competitors, looking at you, and the best profile, I mean, will definitely get the best visibility, and your chances are a lot higher in converting that prospect into a client. And limited offer deals are also very important. The last thing, number 10, is the most important thing, is a CRM, customer relationship module, or customer relationship management, right? So what you do, this allows you, and this is about digital marketing, right? And an Excel spreadsheet doesn't do that. It doesn't follow up with clients. It does not call people. So a very powerful CRM is one that sends emails, sends text messages, can leave voice drops, right? And this is the technology that's very, very common, very simple to implement, and is automated, right? So, a matter of fact, that's where we had a screw up today. All of you people should have gotten a voicemail, a voice drop from me, and there was a glitch in the system. I think my assistant maybe didn't click like the on button, and sometimes the on button helps, right? Because you were supposed to get a reminder yesterday from me and today, and I noticed like an hour ago that they were not sent out. So CRM allows you to automate follow-up reminders for their quotes, right? You send out a quote, you send them a reminder. Did you get the quote by text message? And you send an email, right? Let me send you, just want to make sure that you got a copy of the original quote. And then you send them a calendar. When is the best time for us to work, to talk together, right? So you can give an appointment, or you can say, you can call our office, from 9 to 5, whatever you want, that works. But follow up is very, 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 very important. Why? Because it's all about touch points. So my promise by the end of this presentation is that you're going to master what AI leads are all about, and how they can reduce your marketing cost, how it can attract leads actively looking for your solutions in real time, and how you can convert more leads into loyal clients. So what are AI targeted leads? Our leads are white labeled. We're the only ones that have this technology in the market right now, because there are other industries that are using this technology, but not among digital marketing agencies. And that's what we are. So our technology allows us to find in real time somebody on the web looking for you. So give you examples. Mr. Smith looking for cancer therapy for his dog. We can find him. His name, phone number, and email. And emails are opt-in. Let me repeat, opt-in emails. So you can connect with them and you're not going to be spammed. The other thing is that people have a problem and they want to talk to you, right? So whoever has a roof repair in mind, because they know they lived in a house for 20 or 30 years and the roof looks really bad, it's time to get somebody in to make an inspection, right? They have a problem. So they are going to be looking for keywords in their browsers. You need to know what those keywords are. What are the words that your target lead is looking for to resolve the problem they have, right? So when we get those keywords, that's how we can start working with our AI different platforms to find these people. And what's nice is that it's very different from paid ads, because paid ads is like you're putting a net out there and you're hoping that fish, or that your leads are going to go in that basket and then you can call them, right? Or you're putting a fishing rod with a worm and you're just waiting to make sure they're going to bite, right? Based on how good your ad is. This is different. This is a complete marketing shift, complete game changer. Now you're speaking with people that want to have a conversation with you. Very, very different. So there are really benefits. And the number one benefit is that it does shorten your sales cycle. So instead of speaking with 20 leads a day, right, that you got from organic traffic, that you got from your paid ads, well, now you have people that are really looking to have a conversation with you. So what does that mean? That you will be spending more quality sales time with people that have a problem and they want to find out more. So it's very cost effective, right? You're going to spend less, you're going to gain more. It does accelerate your sales. So it does shorten the sales cycle, because now you can close deal quicker and faster than ever. And it will fuel your business growth, because you're going to expand faster with high quality leads. Any questions on that? Okay, so let's go here. So the question is, why now? Why are we talking about, AI leads with intention instead of putting money on Facebook ads, Google ads, and all that? Why now? Because the technology has been proven to be right. Not me. It's a technology. Technology it works. It really, really, really. Your phone is connected to your I apologize for that. So why now? Because you want to stay in front of you want to be ahead of your competitors, right? The technology is ready to make it happen. And if you don't act on this new technology, other people will act. Your competitors are going to act, and they're going to have an edge over you. And seizing this moment can really make a difference because it is going to expose you in front of really, really, really valuable opportunities. Okay, let me share a little bit about who I am. Let me make sure that this works here. See if it's popping up on my other computer to make sure that it is popping up. Yes, there we are. So my name is Jacques Skutecki. I'm a business innovation strategist, and I am a serial entrepreneur. Yeah, really a serial entrepreneur. And I wrote this book, Drive to Success. And what's really interesting about that book, it's my business journey, but my story of all my failures. Yeah, that's what this book is all about. It's what happened in my business life that created a pivot. And some of you can relate to things like you probably heard about COVID, right? Where we had to pivot. You may have heard of 911, right? We had to pivot. You may also have heard about the housing crisis, right? In what, 2018, I think, something like that. So these are periods where, as business owners, we have to make a change, right? We have to revise what we're doing, our operation, our outreach, our marketing strategy. What tools are we using, to be able to do the work that we're doing? But what tools are we using to be able to reach out? And that's what this book is all about. But in a nutshell, as a business innovation strategist, I got a proven track record of working with small business owners. And because I really, really, really understand what they're going through. I've been there, I've done that. I'm a best-selling author. I'm an experienced serial entrepreneur. I was in the pharmaceutical industry. I was in the world of trade and barter for many, many years. Now we started doing some consulting, and we're also doing our digital marketing platform that we call YBN AI Leads by Intention. The Our slogan is because leads fall through the cracks, right? Because leads fall through the cracks, we need to have a conversation. And that technology is very powerful. I'm always excited to talk about what we do. Okay, so I guess you've seen the video when you came in. There was a video about a little bit about me. So I guess that we can take this off here, and I can continue a little bit. Okay, so don't need to talk about that. Okay, so how did I build my business? You can all relate to this conversation. So it's called networking, right? We do networking events. We can do networking events with the Chamber of Commerce. We can do networking events when we go to a home show. We can do networking events on Zoom. I mean, I do networking events every day across the world. And I say, yeah, across the world, because a lot of these network events are international. And what we were able to do is I found that the biggest problem of all of my clients, whether I was in the pharmaceuticals, or whether I was I was in the import export business for many years, importing fancy foods from Montreal into San Francisco and into LA on the West Coast. I noticed that leads fall through the cracks, right? You go to all of these events, you pick up these business cards, and it's very difficult to 100% follow up on every lead that you get. That's why there's digital marketing. And what we called it, we put our name on our proprietary way of following up. We call it a 12-step cash flow marketing system. And again, because leads fall through the cracks. Let's make sure that your leads don't fall through the cracks so you can create that engagement to build trust, like, and understanding. That is so crucial. Again, building trust, like, and understanding is a conversation about what's in it for the lead, right? You're educating the lead to trust you. It's a very different than having a conversation with a lead and just throwing them benefits, right? Unless their problem is urgent, then yes. So today what I do is I help business like you. I empower business like you to grow. I've noticed that over the last 20 years, there's two big problems. As I said, we talked about 12-step cash flow because leads fall through the cracks. But the number one problem is, how do you create engagement? And that's why marketing knowledge, marketing expertise is so important, right? The customer journey, right, is all about capturing, engaging, and closing. In that process, in that process, it's really important to be able to have a conversation with the lead, right? Have a conversation to build that trust. That is so crucial. So engagement is the number one problem. And then number two is the quality of leads, right? What leads do you have? Are these leads that are just window shopping? Or are these leads really wanting to resolve a problem? Right? So quality of leads, and make sure that you create that engagement. So these are the 5 challenges you may be going through. Number one is identifying the qualified leads. How good are those leads? Number two, converting those leads, right? It does generate cost. I mean, what is your budget to create this conversation, right? What are your marketing tools available to create this conversation with the leads? That's number two. There's a cost involved with that. Number three is that you may be challenged with inconsistent leads. The leads that are coming in are not at all your target avatar, right? And you know, you're getting leads from customers that have homes below, you know, 1,200 square foot. No, you want commercial. You want homes that are over 2,500 square foot, right? So you want to make sure that the leads that are coming in does qualify, does touch your target avatar. Number four, are you targeting the right audience? When you're posting the stuff you post on your website on GBP, maybe you're making some videos, maybe you're posting content. Is that content resonating? Is it resonating with your target audience, right? Very important. And what about your ads? Who is doing your ads? Is the person doing your ads, are they creating ads that resonate with that target client you're looking for, right? And yes, I make it complicated, but it is. And that's where marketing skills are really crucial, to be able to understand, okay, that's a target avatar, that's my target market. This is the conversation I want to have with them, not this conversation, not that. This is what I have to share with them in my content to be able to attract that lead, right? That's what you're doing with paid ads. AI leads are different, right? Because we know the target words they're putting on their computer to find these people. We are able to do that. And 5, the biggest challenge is follow-up management. So basically, the 5 challenges is identifying the right leads, the qualified leads. There's a challenge in the costs, right, generated in finding those leads. 3, you have a lot of new leads that may not be exactly the ones that you're looking for. 4, targeting the right audience. And 5, following up with powerful engagement. Okay, so basically, listen, I'm passionate about this conversation because that's my why. My why is really to empower other business owners to make sure that they reach a level of success that we were able to achieve over the last couple of years. And I guess with my 25 years of business experience, my integrity, and I can relate to your pain because I've been there, done that. I can really relate to higher seasons and lower seasons and the challenge of cash flow. I've been there, done that. So let's talk about myths. Now, the myth is, oh, you got to spend over $10,000 a month in advertising. No, the fact is that you can save half of that, 50% of that, in regards to your advertising budget to find leads by intention. And you can even do that for $1,000 or $2,000 a month. It's dirt cheap. Number 2, I can't find a hot lead below $50. That's not true. There are leads out there that you can get for $5 and $10 and $15. Another myth is that social media will generate all the leads I need. No, wrong, wrong, beep, wrong. And the reason it's wrong is because social media only proves that you are in business. And social media does not necessarily convert into sales. Now, if on social media you have a call to action, right? You have a link that brings them to a landing page. Watch my video, get the 5 ways to do this, to do that. If you're creating engagement from your social media profiles, right, then yes, you will generate leads. But 90% of the people don't do that. They just post a picture, here's my phone number. There's no real call to action. There's a disconnect, right? The call to action creates the engagement. Very, very, very crucial. The last myth is quantity is better than quality when it comes to leads. It's just a numbers game. I have Sally on the phone. We handle, 20 calls, an hour or 20 calls a day. And we know that out of 20 calls, we're going to get probably 1 sale. And it depends on every market, right? It depends on your competitors too in your market. So that is BS. No, because you can be exposed to higher quality leads that have a problem, that are looking for a solution. Now you have the time to use your sales skills to make sure that that prospect becomes a client. So quantity is not necessarily giving you more business. The quantity of leads, it's the quality of leads that will give you more business. So how do we do that? So the first step is we have to define your target avatar in your market, right? Who is your ideal client? Who is your ideal customer? What questions do they need answers to, right? Because whoever is a buyer, they have different questions. We need to know what those questions are, right? And then once you answer that question, or we answer that question, right away they have to connect and give themselves a reason why they should continue the conversation with you, right? Because they're talking to your competitors at the same time here. So that first impact, that first connection where you give something to open the conversation for engagement, they are right away are making an impression and saying, should I open this? Should I read this? This looks good. This looks bad. Oh, this is great. This is irrelevant, right? So they make judgments. Depending on the judgment they make, then they decide whether or not they're going to continue the process. Now, the judgment they make on your business, on your service, is based on your content, right? If your content is appealing and easy to understand, then you will create that engagement to build trust, like understanding in your business. How to do this? Step number 2 is really to nurture, to get their attention. What is your lead capture strategy? When you're offering them something, do they feel that there's value, your discount, or you can do a roof and we're going to add that, we're going to wash your windows or whatever, right? What are you giving them as a bonus to do business with you? And how are you going to start engaging with them, right? There's different ways to engage with them depending on your market. How are you going to start that first communication so you to be able to nurture them? And three, present your solution. Once they like, trust, and understand you, and they recognize who you are, right? They will understand what your solution is. It's just a question of closing them. What is your offer? The offer is crucial. The offer is so important because if your offer is loosey goosey, you're not going to convert them. Success stories with our AI. God, Robert, real estate agent in his 50s, tired of doing door to door and networking events. He purchases our AI, and we can find AI in a particular zip code, right, where people are looking to buy homes in, because there's a school in that zip code. So the 5 zip codes around, we're able to find people that are looking at homes, whether it is on the web, on MLM, or on Zillow, or any of those real estate companies that post their properties online. So we are able to find these people in real time. The other thing, so what we've done with him is the numbers with him is that he has about 25 conversions a week, right? I'm sorry, he has 25 conversations a week. That thanks to the AI that we're using. Patent attorney. He's getting, we're able to find people that are looking for solutions and looking for services by a patent attorney. And what does that mean? That he's getting 2 new clients a month. And these are not small clients. These are like $20,000 clients, right? They're not small clients. Ben, he's a roofer. He's on the East Coast, right? He now is able to secure between 5 and 10 bids weekly. And he's able, from that, he converts about 2 clients. What I'd like to do is what I like to do is share my knowledge, share my expertise. And that being said, I want to be able to work with you and have a conversation, do a one-on-one, and see how together we can really empower you in getting more high quality leads. So my guarantee is our leads give a 70% engagement. Our conversion rate is anywhere between 2 and 10%, and that's what we do. So let me share this with you here. So I want to extend a hug to your business. This should pop up here. There you are. It popped up. And a hug to your business is I'm going to give you, because you attended this webinar, I'm going to give you a gift. The first gift is a video of about 10 minutes that explains what is AI in different areas of your business, how it can empower your business. And this has got nothing to do with AI leads. It just gives you a perspective of what's happening out there. I'm going to give you also the possibility of getting a 30-day engagement mastery. So every day you're going to get an email. It's 2 lines. It takes about 1 minute, and it's going to give you an idea on how you can engage to get more leads. Sweet, KISS, keep it sweet and short. And that's a 30-day engagement process. I'm going to give you a strategy call that's worth $4.99, and it's going to be called Beat Your Competition Strategy Call. Beat Your Competition Strategy Call. So we're going to have a conversation together, and we are going to be able to focus on what your target audience is, what is your lead magnet, and how you're creating engagement. That's it. Very simple, 30 minutes. And as a bonus, I'm going to give you a free social media report of your business, right? Where does your business stand when you compare your business and your local market with your competitors? And it's a report that's worth 99 bucks, but you get it for free. And I want to say thank you for attending, and let's empower your business. And as you may be able to have a look at AI leads by intention. And why? Because you want to connect with leads, you want to converse with prospects, and you want to convert them into clients. So thank you so much again for attending. This is my information.